We'll be looking at situation room credibility threshold for the role of political parties. Political parties play a crucial role in electoral process by helping to mobilize and organize citizens around common policy platforms. However, in Nigeria, the role of political parties in election leaves much to be desired. Nigerian parties are often criticized for their lack of internal democracy. Political leaders often impose candidates without allowing fair and transparent primaries, leading to division and weakening its credibility. In addition, political parties rely heavily on funding from wealthy and influential individuals, leading to a system where money plays a significant role in determining election outcome rather than the will of the people. Another major failings of Nigerian political party is that they lack clear ideological difference, making it difficult for voters to make informed choice based on policy difference. Political parties often capitalize on ethnic religion division rather than a clear-cut policy agenda to gain support. This has endangered polarization, conflict among different groups, and undermined democratic process and national unity. Therefore, in view of this, the Situation Room expects that political parties will conduct their affairs in line with provisions of electoral laws and regulations, their constitutions and guidelines, and particularly internal party primaries should be broadcast live with satisfied participants, party membership or delegate register published 48 hours prior to the primaries. Parties to submit detailed campaign finance pre-budgets, real-time expenses dashboard capped at statutory limits. Parties and candidates to sign a peace and issue-based campaign accord monitored by National Peace Committee. Then the Situation Room credit threshold for monitoring of campaigns. There are three critical aspects of election monitoring: monitoring of election expenses, regulating the utterances and behavior of political actors, providing a level playing ground for all contestants to canvass for votes. Strict rules and regulations has been made in the electoral laws to govern the campaign processes in Nigeria, and INEC is the agency responsible for implementing and regulating this rule. Unfortunately, implementation of campaign regulations has been generally weak, allowing political actors to flout rules and regulations with impunity. The Situation Room expects that INEC and other agencies involved in election campaign monitoring will strictly implement the provision of electoral laws and regulations relating to campaign, applying sanctions for misconduct as required by law. In addition, the Situation Room expects that INEC will strictly monitor political party primaries, election expenses of candidates, parties, and produce and dismiss a result at the end of monitoring exercise as required by the law. That INEC will work with relevant agencies to address any complaint of abuse of state resources by candidates or political parties during elections. That INEC will ensure that party agents are properly accredited, fully trained on electoral procedures and regulation. That incumbent federal and state governments will not inhibit or prevent campaigns and movement of candidates or political officers ahead of or during elections. That incumbent federal and state government will not unfairly restrict or deny access to the use of public facilities against opposing political parties. Specific actions that needed to be taken by INEC includes INEC, National Broadcasting Commission, National Communication Commission, to deploy a joint monitoring hub tracking media, airtime, hate speech, offline and online abuses of state resources. Impose graduated sanctions, including fines, equal time remedies, and disqualification for any violations. Guarantee opposition access to public venues, state-owned media on a non-discriminatory basis. Stay tuned, as Mandate 4 will keep on rolling out in gradual basis the decision reached by Situation Room ahead of 2027 general election. I am Dr. Damian Atta. Thank you.